Well, it's good to be with all you today. Hang on a second. I'm going to grab me a beer very casually. Ugh. Say, did y'all happen to catch that big sporting match over the weekend? I tell you what, when the star player got that score at the end of the game, I just about went crazy. I jumped up and I started slapping hands with all of my ethnically diverse friends, and we all said, "Yes, go sports!" And anyway. I'm just shooting the breeze. I guess I confess I'm a bit jazzed today by that Elizabeth Warren video. I don't know if you saw it, but Elizabeth Warren is trying to be relatable to the common man, and so she did an InstaChat internet video where she stopped at the beginning of the video to drink a beer, and she made sure to film herself drinking a beer so that everyone would see that Elizabeth Warren drinks beers. And man, it was the most relatable thing you will ever see. In fact, I was at the bar when I heard about it. This young fellow sitting next to me, he pulls out his cellular telephone and he says, "Hey, everybody, check out this video clip. Elizabeth Warren is just like us." And I looked at it, and sure enough, she's there throwing back an old brewski, as the kids like to say. So, look, I'll just say this, okay, at the beginning. I'm a conservative, and that's no secret. But I've got to admit to any Democrat who is listening, Elizabeth Warren is a dynamic politician. She is an absolute star. Frankly, as a conservative, I am terrified. I'm petrified at the prospect of her running for president in 2020. It terrifies me because nobody can connect with the average American like Senator Warren. We have never seen a political figure who resonates, especially with the young, the way that Warren does. I forgot to mention, my favorite part of that video is the best part is when she brings her husband into the shot and she actually says to her husband, "Thank you for being here," and then pats him on the back. She says that to her own husband in their own kitchen. Now, if that does not qualify as natural human dialogue between two married people, then I don't know what does. In fact, it reminds me of my own wife, who every morning before I leave for work, she always shakes my hand and says, please stay in touch. It's just, that's the way, right? Like, that's the way married people talk to each other. We talk to each other like we are, a wife talks to her husband like she's a game show host greeting a contestant, like Pat Sajak when he's interviewing the contestants during Wheel of Fortune. That's how we talk to each other, right? It's totally normal. If Warren gets the nomination, I'm going to have to switch political teams. This is just my confession right now, okay? And I'm not alone in that. Elizabeth Warren is just that magnetic. Think about it. Any old politician can try to earn points with minorities by claiming to be partially a minority, but who besides Warren would have the tenacity and the courage to take a DNA test and prove that they are actually a tenth of 1% Native American or maybe Mexican or something in that general ethnic vicinity? I mean, good luck winning even one minority vote if Elizabeth Warren is your opponent, okay? Because rest assured that minorities do not feel at all degraded or insulted or demeaned when you try to earn their support by taking a DNA test. And I know that because my great uncle's niece's best friend's friend was married to someone from the Pacific Islands. So, I'm basically Hawaiian. So I think I can speak to these kinds of things. This woman is formidable.